Okay, and we are getting going. So, hope you guys are all doing really well. And I want to start off by personally welcoming you to this masterclass training where we are going to go over exactly how you can own your own successful life coaching business without having to create a thing. And I want to first start off by saying thank you. Right now, I am full of gratitude just for you guys to be here and joining me. Like, I know that time is our most valuable commodity, and for that and allowing me this time to share, I take seriously. So I want to personally thank you guys for allowing me this time, for allowing me your time. So I think right now, with everything that's going on in the world is needing life coaches. Like, mental health issues are rising like crazy, and we're needing people to better understand themselves and to better understand how their mind actually works, and then to be able to have the tools to be able to take control of that. And that is exactly what life coaching is all about. Understanding the way the mind works and how to actually tap into deeper areas of the mind so that we can start to really unleash our true potential. So, again, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for allowing me this time to be able to share with you guys some pretty cool ideas. And I want to start off by actually saying, what exactly this masterclass isn't. And this isn't a get rich quick scheme where we're going to guarantee success no matter what. Like, I really believe that we get out of life what we put in. Like, that's in all areas. Like, that's business, that's health, that's relationships, that's finance. Like, we're only going to achieve a level of success in harmony with the amount of input that we put in. So, this online masterclass isn't also for someone that's just, just wanting to dabble. I think if you want to do something, then you dedicate your time, you dedicate your energy, you dedicate your heart into it. And then you'll be able to reap the rewards of becoming successful. So, my goal for this next 30 to 60 minutes or so is to show you exactly how you can own a successful life coaching business and how you can do it without having to create a thing. So, I want to show you exactly what I did that got me from being labeled as clinically depressed to now actually helping other people through that same sort of transition and really untapping their true potential as well. And just with a few simple small tweaks in our mindset can massively have a huge impact on our entire reality. And I want to show you how you can actually go into business even if you've got no previous business skills as well. So, to start with, a little bit about me, I guess. Like, I've been working as a life coach now for around 6 years. And over those years, I've been blessed, really, to work with hundreds of people from around the globe, working with small issues like, relationships, to more serious issues like suicidal tendencies, and then all in between. And like I mentioned before, I believe that life coaches are the key to get mental health issues down. For me, mental health is such a close subject to home. Like, after going through my own journey of battles, and I was seeing a psychologist for months, and it really did not much for me. And it wasn't till I found life coaching that things actually started to change. And then 2 years ago, my entire world got flipped upside down. my brother took his life. And, since then, my entire outlook on the coaching world and, how important it is has massively changed. Like, I truly believe that life coaching is the most important career path anyone can take, because what is more important than our own mental health? Like, and this is why I chose to start Quantum Life Coaching Academy. It's where we teach science-based coaching. Like, I think we live pretty much in a day and age where information is at our fingertips, and most of us kind of want to know how things work. So, that's the approach that we take with the academy. But, after losing Troy, I wanted to do something more than just coach people. I wanted to reach people that may not, even know that life coaching exists. So I started a non-for-profit called You All Right, Mate. And, that's all around raising awareness for men's mental health. And, I'm telling you guys this because life coaching literally saved my life. Like, and that's what I'm obsessed about now. But this is definitely not how I was, brought up. I didn't even know what personal development was. I didn't know it was an industry. All the way up until my mid-20s, I was in a career that I didn't really enjoy too much. I was an air conditioning technician, which, was a good, safe job, great wage, but, I wasn't really satisfied. And, it led me to believe that this is the way life is. Like, you work hard, and work's not supposed to be fun. It's work. And I tried other things along the journey. I was a personal trainer and tried network marketing even, and going full time with that. But it was in my mid-20s that I suffered a back injury. I actually ruptured 2 discs in my lower spine, and this is me and my little boy, and this is how I spent the first 6 months or so of my rehab. I was off work for 12 months. And over those 12 months, I just dug a psychological hole. Like, I was on a cocktail of drugs just to numb the pain, both physically and emotionally. And, in that time, I found that, wow, like, I need an outlet. Like, I look back now and it was like an aha sort of moment, but at the time I just wanted something else to put my focus to. And for me, at that time, it was music. So I started playing, like, just constantly filling my days. And then once I could actually get up and move around, I started doing just random gigs here and there. And like I mentioned before, I tend not to think, we dabble in things, we put our heart and soul into it. And I started, doing random gigs, and then it ended up becoming a full-time career for 3 years. And, it was great, but it was something still, I wasn't overly happy. I was stoked and happy and excited 4 hours of the day when I was playing. But then, the other 20, I was sort of left lost, and this actually drove me back down into depression. And, if you're sitting there saying, hang on, Cam, how the hell does this apply to me? Like, I signed up to learn how to own a successful life coaching business. Like, this has got nothing to do with me. The truth is, this has got everything to do with owning a life coaching business, because I know that my story is not unique at all. Like, I know there's heaps of stories out there just like mine, and a hell of a lot worse. But I believe that sometimes we can allow our stories to keep us stuck. Like, I remember times that I didn't even want to face, like, mates. I didn't want to face family because I was lost. I was down. I was depressed. And, they'd see me as having fun, traveling, playing music, but behind closed doors, I was depressed. I was drinking a lot, and, I was lost. I even got to the point where I convinced myself that maybe I'm the only person that doesn't have a purpose. Like, everyone else has a goal and a purpose, but maybe I was actually born without one. And life is what it is, and I can't do anything about it. Like, and in that same sort of mindset, I found life coaching. I stumbled across a few clips on YouTube, and I very quickly became obsessed. Like, I'd never heard information like it. I'd never heard anyone talk like it. And like I mentioned before, I tend not to sort of dabble. I think if you want to do something, you go all in and you dedicate your time and your energy to it. And for me, I began enrolling in courses and learning different systems and techniques like NLP and hypnosis and timeline therapy and different psychology principles and different things in the sciences and how the mind works from a health standpoint and understanding the brain and the body and how they actually really work. And it was through my searching that I found someone by the name of Bob Proctor. And those of you who may not know who Bob is, he's worldly renowned really as being the #1 coach on human potential and success. When I found Bob, I was hooked. Like, I wanted to learn everything. So much so that, I sold my house and I enrolled in all Bob's courses, spending literally tens of thousands of dollars, into my own sort of personal development journey. Flew to Canada multiple times to spend time with Bob and, learn directly from him. And, I signed up to be a consultant of Bob's, his company, and coach his principles to my clients as well. And it was around this same sort of time that, my partner is obsessed with understanding nutrition and understanding, how the body sort of takes in nutrients. So she introduced me to someone by the name of Don Tolman. Don's known as the whole foods medicine man. And since then, I've learned a hell of a lot from Don on nutrition and how the body takes in nutrients and how to get the best out of it. And this is a clip of me with Thinking into Results. It's one of Bob's core programs. I ended up running seminars and trainings here on the Gold Coast and online and things. And it helped me understand certain concepts in relation to the mind and how to help people better understand their mind. And it's on this point that I actually want to share with you guys a few important things and a few important secrets that aren't too often talked about. So, the secret #1 is the #1 thing that will hold you back always. And then, how we can actually do less and achieve more and get better results. And then how to actually leverage someone else's effort. So to start off with, the #1 thing that is always going to hold you back is always the person looking back at you in the mirror. It is not the economy. It's not your partner, your kids, your boss. Believe it or not, it's not Corona. And I want to explain exactly what I mean by this and why. The moment we say that our life is the way it is because of someone or something or some certain event, we're passing the blame onto that other person. We're giving away our power. And no matter how much we can justify it, we are always in control of our own results. And if you're sitting there saying, Cam, you have no idea. It might be easy for you, but you do not know my story. And the truth is, the moment you see it as exactly that, your story, then maybe you could say, I might change my story. Our results are always a direct reflection of our internal thought patterns. So, I'll put it like this. The way you think impacts the way you feel And your results come from how you feel, your emotional state from moment to moment. Like think of it this way. If you wake up and you're not feeling like doing much, then what sort of results are you going to get throughout the day? Like if we begin to take control of our own internal thought patterns, then we can actually start to take control of our results. So, I firmly believe that everyone can achieve any goal if they set their mind to it and they dedicate their energy and their focus and their time to it, then they can achieve it. Like, if you really want to achieve owning a successful life coaching business, then it always starts with you. And, taking that first step into action, like Tony Robbins, talks about taking massive action towards our goal. We all need to be able to take action steps every single day that are going to move us closer towards achieving that goal. And, you will be always your only problem and your only solution that you'll ever have. Right? It's as simple as that. And, so understanding that the number one thing that will always hold you back is that person staring back at you in the mirror. And that leads me directly into understanding secret number 2, which is how we can actually start to do less and get more and, and get better results. So to better understand this and better explain this, I want to share with you guys just the first page of this book, U Squared. It starts like this. I'm sitting in a quiet room at the Milford Inn, a peaceful little place hidden back amongst the pine trees, about an hour out of Toronto. It's just past noon in late July, and I'm listening to the desperate sounds of a life or death struggle going on just a few feet away. There's a small fly burning out its last short life's energies in the futile attempt to fly through the glass of the window pane. The whining wings tell the story of the fly's strategy. Try harder, but it's not working. The frenzied effort offers no hope for survival, and ironically, the struggle is part of the trap. It is impossible for the fly to try hard enough to succeed at breaking through the glass. Nevertheless, this little insect has staked its life on reaching its goal through raw effort and determination. This fly is doomed. It will die there on the windowsill. But across the room, 10 steps away, the door is open. 10 seconds of flying time, and this small creature could reach the outside world at 6. With only a fraction of effort now being wasted, it could be free of this self-imposed trap. The breakthrough possibility is there. It would be so easy. Why doesn't the fly try a different approach, something dramatically different? What logic is there continuing until death to seek a breakthrough with more of the same? Excuse me. Trying harder isn't necessarily the solution to achieving more. Damn. Like I know when every time I read that, like I was acting like the fly for so long in my life, like constantly banging my head against the wall, like trying to do something without changing my approach. I thought, maybe if I just work a little bit harder, maybe if I work a little bit longer hours, like I can earn a little bit more. And it wasn't until really hearing this story that maybe I thought, maybe I changed my approach. Like, and if you want to own a successful life coaching business, maybe the way you've done things in the past could be, changing that approach could be one of the most beneficial things that you can do. So, that leads me straight into secret number 3, which, secret number 3, leveraging someone else's effort. And, when I first became a coach, like I was over the moon. I was so excited, and I remember thinking, man, I've got all these skills, feeling amazing. Now I can go out and help people, and and help them break through their own habitual sort of mindset, exactly like what I did. And that's when I realized, I got no idea how to run a business. Like, I wasn't taught that. And I was only taught how to actually help someone once they're in front of me, like, not actually how to get that person in front of me. And I didn't know anything about the online scene. And so then I went out and I hired a business coach, and that was $20,000 for a year. And they helped me massively understand the online scene and how to actually run a business. And then I had to go and design a program that I could actually sell to my clients and coach them through it. And doing all this, it honestly, it drove me insane. Like, I'd literally fall asleep some nights just sitting at the computer, still writing out a program or designing a program that I can run people through. And it wasn't really till I became a consultant of Bob's business that I thought, man, like, he's done all the work. Like, all I got to do is focus on selling the thing. And so sometimes leveraging off someone else's work and effort can skyrocket your success, and and potentially cut hundreds of hours off, and tens of thousands of dollars off your business by not having to start really from scratch. So just to recap a little bit, to own a successful life coaching business, you have to understand that you and only you can actually make it happen. You are always the one person that will hold you back or move you forward. And, excuse me, sometimes, you may have to change your approach. Don't be like that fly. And also, if you can find a system that works, then leverage it, and this could potentially skyrocket your success. So on that note, I actually want to share with you guys exactly what we do at Quantum Life Coaching Academy and how we go about using these 3 secrets. So right now, if you guys could actually see me, this is pretty much what I'm doing. Like, I'm so excited because this is something that has been coming for, well, it's been rattling around my mind for the last couple of years, at least just over 2 years now. And I've been playing with this idea. So I want to actually share with you guys exactly what Quantum Life Coaching Academy is about and what we deliver. It's the life coaching system. It's been a hell of a long time coming, and I want to share with you exactly what the life coaching system is. It's a 12-week program, and I think it's the closest thing that I can think of anyway that's really a business in a box. And I want to explain exactly what I mean by that. But just to go over this program, the 12 weeks, you learn all the skills and tools and techniques of actually becoming a life coach, and everything what a life coach can and can't do, all the way through to advanced techniques that get huge impact straight away in your clients and for yourself, obviously, as well. So week 1, Coaching 101, is sort of a broad overview of the entire 12 weeks and beyond, and into your actual life coaching career. And that's where we sort of cover in a very simple way how the mind works. And week 2, building the foundations. This is understanding language, understanding communication and physiology and things. Week 3, coaching skills, tools and techniques. This is where we start to dive deep into the coaching world, I guess. And this is really covering coaching techniques, that, get huge impact straight away, and how to do that at, the best and quickest sort of approach to get results. And, because Quantum Life Coaching Academy, it's based around science-based coaching, we dive deep into actually why these things work and how they work, at a very sort of deep level as well. And then, excuse me, we jump into really understanding the science behind all these approaches. Is I think something that sets us aside from other coaching businesses. And then later in the course, in weeks 9 and 10, we start to dive deep into your story, because it's your story that will become your unfair advantage. Your biggest asset is always going to be your story. Like, my story is unique to me. It's my biggest asset. My injuries, my depression, my addictions, and how I became a life coach. That's my story. That no one can take that away from me, and it's my biggest asset. So we uncover your story, and this will massively help you to be able to move into a business sort of approach, and how to reach more people as well, once you understand your story and how to deliver it. So then we jump into weeks 11 and 12, your new life. And, this is where we plan out your future career as a life coach. And, this personally, I think this is really where things really start to kick off. And that's where we're looking at you as a professional life coach, and really start to get into how to best market yourself as well. And if you're sitting there right now just going, who's this actually for? Like, the life coaching system, honestly, is for anyone that's looking to get into the coaching industry at all, or if they're just eager about understanding the way the mind works, and really understanding the way the mind works, understanding the science behind why change is so hard, and really understanding those concepts can make a huge difference when we're doing anything in our life. And for people, even where I was lost. Like, I had no direction. I didn't know if life coaching was the journey, or maybe I stay in music. Like, I didn't know, but I found it, and I quickly became obsessed. So, it's for someone if you're in that sort of place of unsure, then this will draw the answers out of you. The life coaching system truly draws the best version of you out, and so you can experience full energy and drive and passion, and how to actually transfer that across to others as well, which I reckon is the coolest part. And I don't want everyone going through the life coaching system and then being like I was, and going, man, now I've got to go spend 20 grand on a business coach. Like, what the hell? So, I thought, well, what happens after the 12 weeks? Like, what's going to happen after that? So that's where I thought, well, I'll create the business system. And, this is very similar to what, I paid $20,000 for, from running ads on social media or Facebook, and design work, and finding images and copy, and really how to get your business up and running online is what's in the business system. And then I wanted a place where all the coaches can get together online and actually share insights, ideas, and ask questions. So the private Facebook group is all about that. Like, it's about community and having everyone share their concepts and ideas and learnings. and you can jump in there and ask questions of if you're having trouble with any of the studies or any of business sort of side of things as well. So the business system alone will save huge amounts of time and massive amount of money, because you don't have to hire a business coach. You don't have to hire a marketing coach. You don't have to spend literally hundreds of hours, figuring stuff out, the ins and outs of actually running a business, and potentially could save tens of thousands of dollars from creating something yourself. Like, this is literally how I was when I finished my training. And I found out that, man, are you kidding me? Now I got to learn how to actually get these clients in front of me. This is where the business system solves a lot of these sort of tantrums that this guy's actually experiencing now. And I thought, well, okay, that's awesome. But what's something more? What else can I give? And I thought, well, secret number 3, how can we leverage something? So what if, everyone that goes through the life coaching system can actually leverage off a program that I know works and I know gets results. And, then they can actually on-sell that to their clients. How cool would that be? So, I thought, well, okay, I know these 2 programs. These are programs that I've created, and I know they work, and I want to run through them just quickly with you guys. That's Your Quantum Leap and You Choose. And to give you a very quick overview, Your Quantum Leap is a 12-week program that's really influenced a lot by Bob Proctor's teachings. After years of studying Bob's material and guiding people through his programs, and I wanted to add a few things that I found that helped my clients. And this is really what gave birth to Your Quantum Leap. So every week sort of builds on the last week, and gets the person to understand the way their mind works, what's actually holding them back from achieving their goal in a very simple, practical sort of way. And running through Your Quantum Leap gets you from A to Z in as fast amount of way as possible, in as far as setting a goal and actually achieving it. And then You Choose is a shorter sort of program. It's a 8-week program for anyone who has a specific sort of goal and wouldn't have a clue actually how to achieve it. That's, this is the exact system that my partner and I used to land a business deal with Don Tolman. It's a step-by-step system that if you actually follow it, it works. So, all this would massively fast-track your business results and your career as a life coach. This is exactly how you can own a successful life coaching business, and how you can do it without having to create a thing at all. So I wanted to share with you guys this, and what you actually get, I'll show you in a moment, a snapshot of what you actually get when our students join Quantum Life Coaching Academy. They get the life coaching system, which is everything that you need to know that a life coach can and can't do, and all the principles and all the techniques. And after the 12 weeks, you're a life coach. And then from there, you also get the private Facebook group where you can jump in and ask questions about maybe some of the tests, or maybe some of the questions that you're going through, or even after you've finished the life coaching system with your ads, you might want some advice on copy, or some pictures, or whatever it may be. That's where the Facebook group comes in. And then the business system is really understanding the online scene. That alone is worth 20K really, but I'll show you the values in just a moment. And then you get the 2 programs your quantum leap and you choose. And the expert's guide to becoming a quantum life coach is the affiliate sort of side of the business. That's where you get specific links that you can just share with your clients to sell them you choose and your quantum leap. Then you run them through that, and so all that side of things is actually done for you. So the prices or the total value of all this, if you're quick enough to do the maths, I'll just quickly put it up on the screen anyway. It's a total value of just shy of 15K. But good news is I'm not going to actually charge 15K, but that's the actual value of all the programs together. But I want to ask you, would it be worth it if all it did was help you own your own successful life coaching business? Like, to understand that, I'll put it in to simple terms of, if you go to uni, and right now I'm studying my degree in health science, and that's it's around mid-30s, 30,000. So that alone, I'm going to come out with a wealth of knowledge to do with that specific topic, but I don't learn business. I don't learn how to actually get my clients. Then I've got to go spend more on a business or a marketing coach. So if all this did was actually help you own a life coaching business, like, is it worth 15K? What if all it did was actually allow you to learn the way your mind actually works, so you can start creating it, rather than where I was, just banging my head against the wall and being more like the fly? And what if all it did was actually allowed you to actually do something that you loved? Like, that alone, man, like, what's the value of that? I think the real question is, what if you actually don't do it? Like, even if it just does half the amount of what I've actually mentioned, gaining the skills, to help in literally all areas of life, because you understand the way your mind works, which covers all areas of life. Like, so, understanding yourself, understanding your clients, your partner, your friends, your family, and actually then able to help them through difficult challenges. How much is that actually worth? So what is it worth if you actually don't do it, is, I think, more of a valuable question. So I want to share with you guys this special price that we're running right now. And to put it into perspective, this is all the genuine prices of the programs. So when you come on board, and or when our students finish their training and they go through the business system and they understand how to run their own business and get their clients, and if they're selling you choose and your quantum leap, that's the price that they're selling them for. And then the academy just take a small percentage, but that's the value of all the programs that all our students are getting, just shy of 15,000. But right now the academy is in beta testing stage still. Like I mentioned earlier, mental health issues they're going in the wrong direction, and I firmly believe that life coaches are one massive amount of the reason why we can actually get the mental health issues down. The more people that understand the way their mind works, and to understand how they can change it as well, then we're going to get mental health issues down. And that to me is number one, really. And because of that is why the academy have this crazy price. I believe is a crazy price, and I'm sure you'll agree. So the total value of everything, just to run through it again, the life coaching system is a 12-week program. Everything that you need to becoming a life coach. You get access to the Facebook group, which that's lifetime access. That's long term. You can jump in there in 3 years' time and ask a question about a Facebook ad or whatever it may be. You get the business system, which is constantly being updated as the algorithms update and things as well, which is nearly consistent. You get your Quantum Leap, which is a 12-week program heavily influenced around Bob Proctor's sort of techniques. You Choose is really an 8-week. It's a goal-setting program. If you've got a specific thing that you want to achieve, then you use the You Choose program, and it will get you there as fast as possible. And then the Expert's Guide to Becoming a Quantum Life Coach is the affiliate sort of based program where you get links to on-sell the You Choose and your Quantum Leap, which is total value of $14,994. But for today, we have got, it is $1,500. That's Australian. Now, just before jumping on here, I've got in my notes, I know there's someone joining in from the UK. We had the UK last week, from the US. So in American, that is $1,070. I did check the UK as well. It's £824. So that's 1,500 Australian dollars. So you can jump on a payment plan as well. 5 payments of $350, saving a huge amount, 13,000, just shy of 13,500. If you jump to that link, www.qlcacademy.com/beta testing. But before you go there, I thought, well, the price alone is, I believe, it's something that's, once we're out of beta testing, it's going way up. But to run students through and get direct feedback, that's what beta testing is. So that's why it's valued at that. But I thought, well, what's a no-brainer? And for me, whenever I join something, some sort of guarantee. So I thought, well, I want to guarantee. I firmly believe that this entire system and entire program can massively make an impact in anyone's life. So I want to put my money where my mouth is. So that's where a 30-day money back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied that this ticks your boxes, then try the program for 30 days. If you don't like it, you email us, give us a phone call and say, you know what, I gave it a month, and it's a 3-month program, and then everything else that's involved, it's really it's years that you can learn this material. But you can try it for 30 days. If it's not for you, then jump off, email us back. But if you head to www.qlcacademy.com/beta testing, that's where you'll find that link. You can do 5 payments of $350. That's $350 every week for 5 weeks, or 1 payment of $1,500. That's in Australian. In USD, it's 1,070. And in UK or in the pound, it is £824. So jump over to qlcacademy.com beta testing, and I am so grateful to have you guys here for this hour and to be able to share with you guys all these concepts. I am absolutely full of gratitude for your time, because like I said right at the beginning, time is our most valuable commodity, and I don't take that lightly. So hopefully you guys have got something from it, and I am so grateful, and hopefully I can welcome you into the Academy. And I look forward to hopefully getting to meet you one day, and hopefully just even getting to talk to you as you sign up. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you a great afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you very much. That is exactly how you can own your own successful life coaching business, and how you can do it without creating a thing. So wishing you guys an amazing night, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.